Hi everyone, my name is Ingrida and welcome back to my channel. This video I thought I'm gonna strip it back and do more of a basic video. If you follow my channel, you guys probably know already that I have super hooded eyes. So I thought I'm just gonna do a proper basic video on how to apply eyeshadow for hooded eyes, like the beginning of the eyeshadows, you know, just how to lift the eye up a bit and kind of define the eye. And especially with the age, the hood tends to be a bit bigger and the eye looks a bit droopy because the hood mostly goes on the outer corner. Yeah, I thought I'm just gonna show the basic of the basics of the eyeshadow application for the hooded eyes. So if you're interested, stay tuned. By the way, I thought I'm gonna do maybe a series of the basics. For example, how to apply the foundation for the problematic skin, as I have oily skin and big pores and, you know, rosacea, all the joy, just to show how to apply foundation without it looking cakey and lasting all day properly. Yeah, I just thought I'm gonna do some basics. Is that interesting? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright, back to this video and the eyeshadow application. I'm gonna be going with more of the basic colors, and the colors I like mostly for my daily looks. I'm gonna go with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I think I'm just gonna choose the more of the like natural brownish colors. Just gonna start with a very warm color called Puree. Taking the Real Techniques smudge brush, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on the outer corner of my eye in kind of like a triangle. We're not gonna go high up or create a new crease or, you know, finish where the crease is, because every eye creases differently, especially with the hooded eyes. You know, your hood can be lower or higher. It's not your natural crease normally, it's just the way the hood creases. So you need to be looking for the, you know, socket, the orbital bone, I think it's called, that goes in here. You know, you definitely can feel with a brush. So this is where you want the shadow to end. Not exactly on the socket, but like slightly bit higher. Not way high, because we're not creating a new crease. We're going for your natural crease. So just slightly bit higher than the socket is. So I'm going with the shadow, not taking too much on a brush. And as I said, I'm going on the outer corner, like placing the line in here. I'm lifting my brow up and looking down. By the way, I forgot to mention that. When you're looking for the socket, orbital bone, make sure your brow is released so you can find exactly where it is and just kind of mark for yourself. So at this point, you go kind of in like the angle, and then coming back to the outer corner, I'm kind of doing like the triangle, just packing more color, especially where the hood would be, because this is a part where the shadow kind of creases and, you know, you kind of miss that part out usually. I'm not going any further, I'm not creating a new crease or anything, I'm just going naturally where my crease would be, so just slightly bit higher than this orbital bone is. You want a cut crease video, I did quite a few, and if you wish I can do in-depth one, but this is not about that. This is just you know, a basic of the basics. So I'm just taking my color and packing in this kind of like a triangle at the moment. The next way, I'm taking a little bit fluffier brush. This one is Real Techniques shadow brush actually. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna blend the color inwards. We're not gonna touch the outer corner at all whatsoever. We're gonna blend everything inwards. So I'm gonna start from the top and gently blend the color. Once again, slightly bit higher than your natural creases. You wanna kinda this color to bleed in a little bit. That's the whole point of this. Make sure you're gonna invest the time in blending this part. Not gonna go, you know, a few strokes and you're done, because that's not gonna work, I'm telling you. Just trust me on this. As I mentioned, I'm starting from the top, from this kind of crease part that we're doing, and blending it inwards. By the way, the brush was completely clean. We didn't have any product whatsoever on the brush. So make sure you're taking a new clean brush and just blending the shadow that we applied. We don't want any more product or anything else. So now we're going closer to the lash line and we're gonna blend this part inwards as well. We're gonna go and kind of create this C shape through here. So blended the eyeshadow already. Time for step 2. This is gonna be literally 3 steps. actually. I just thought of it. But I can't stress enough how important it is to blend the step 1. Alright, so next step we can either use the same brush or you can go for a little bit denser brush, up to you. The same brush as I used at first to pack the color on, so I'm just gonna go with the same one. Still has some color on. Oh, it's totally fine. You can just clean off a little bit. So this one is called the Smart Brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going with slightly bit darker color. This one is called Charmed, I'm sure. Basically, this is a darker brown. If you're not gonna go with the brown colors like I'm doing in this tutorial, just go with a darker shade of the color you chose as this first step, because you can go with a pink, blue, green, purple, whichever you want, you know, the same technique with just different colors. So I'm packing some on the brush. Tap the excess as you don't want any fallout or color to be too intense. Just take some off on your hand, you know, just try it before applying on the eyes, because it's easier to fix when you apply less rather than more. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go on the outer corner like we did with the first color, and a little bit on the lower lash line, but we're gonna go very precisely, if that makes any sense, just on this line exactly like we applied, and on the lash line very close to the eyes. We're not gonna drag the color up or go to the crease, nothing like that. Just concentrate on this part, basically like a L shape. Kind of drag by packing slightly bit inwards, blending while packing the color on. I'm watching down to begin with, and I keep my brow up a little bit so we fill in all this part completely, and then I release the brow and kind of blend this slightly bit inwards. I'm using the same brush. I haven't added more product, blending this color that we applied slightly bit inwards. I'm not going far or anything, I just don't want it to be super harsh. That's why I'm doing this. Still keeping this C shape that we did before. I'm just not going with this darker color all over the crease. So I'm taking the clean brush, the shading brush by Real Techniques, and all I'm gonna do now is kinda, you know, blend these together, as I don't want any harsh lines or anything. Not blending as you see anything outwards, I'm blending just inwards. And next time we're gonna apply the lighter color in the inner eye corner and on this mobile lid, this part like in the middle. So I think for this I'm gonna go with the color called Peaches and Cream, the light creamy color. Taking a little bit on the brush, tapping the excess off, putting a little bit on my hand, you know, just because I don't want any fallouts and I don't want it to be too intense. What's left on the brush? I'm going inner eye corner and then kind of to the crease. What I'm doing, I relax my brow so my hood is in a place where it would sit normally, and with this lighter color I'm going like just a little bit underneath the darker color that we created. The main reason for this technique not to go too extreme. As I mentioned, this is a basic of the basics, you know, this is not some kind of creative makeup look, makeup art or anything. As you see, I made a mistake by dragging this light color a little bit too much to the outer corner. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blend these colors together. So I'm coming back to the brush that I use for blending and just gonna blend inwards, not outwards again, but inwards. With the hooded eyes, the best and recommended, and then you will see with loads of, you know, makeup artists, they would recommend to go with the matte colors rather than shimmers, because the shimmers will emphasize your hood more and, you know, drag attention more to the hood itself. So what we're gonna do, we're kind of gonna listen to this advice. What we're gonna do, I'm taking the accent brush by Real Techniques and the color called Nectar, which is a shimmery light color, and I'm just gonna highlight my inner eye corner with this. Alright, so I'm gonna take a step further and I'm gonna add a little bit of a shimmer. So this part gonna be different for every single person. It depends where your hood is. So you want to add the shimmer very close to the lash line and kind of blend slightly bit up, but not to here. You don't want to drag attention to where your hoods are. So for this, I'm gonna go with color Luscious, the shimmery color in here. Take the access, I'm gonna go and press close to the lash line, and then I'm gonna blend this all up. And this shimmer actually will go for your favor as it's gonna drag the attention to this part of the eye, you know, where you don't have hood, rather than that a hood is. Now let's go to the lower lash line. So I'm going with a clean smudge brush and this puree color. I'm gonna go outer corner and drag what's left to the middle. And then I'm taking a smaller, denser brush. This one is accent brush. I'm going with this darker color we used on the outer corner before. And going just on the outer corner as we want these colors to kind of merge through. From the top lid to the lower lid. You could have done, by the way, this part straight away when we used this darker color. I don't know why I didn't do that, but that being just easier to go through with a line like this. So if you wish, you can do that. You can do it now. Doesn't really matter. Next thing we need to do is curl lashes, as that will instantly lift your eye. I mean, just watch. Honestly, lash curling is like an instant eye lift, you guys. Now check the difference out. I'm gonna apply some mascara. This one is a basic Primark mascara 3D lash effect. I've been obsessed with this mascara, by the way. So because you have a hooded eyes, if you're watching this video, I think you do, I would say or lift your skin, the hood up a little bit prior applying the mascara, because otherwise you're definitely gonna have some on your hood, because my eyes are so hooded. I always mess up my eyeshadow if I go straight away with mascara on the top. Or get yourself one of these mascara shields. I got this one from Primark. I think this one cost only £1. Press it close to the lid and then go in with mascara. Concentrate close to your lash line as it will give optical illusion of the longer lashes. So the next step is to add a little bit of mascara on the lower lash line and we're gonna be done. Easy as that. You can choose not to add the mascara on the lower lash line if you wish. I feel like when you're putting the mascara on the lower lash line, you kind of open your eyes more. And this is us done. Honestly, it might look that it took a long time to create this eye makeup look and all, but I was talking to you and taking everything super slowly, way much slower than I would do normally, because I'm so used to this, so I do fast. I promise once you get used to this, it's gonna be way much faster. So I'm just gonna stop for a second so you guys can see the difference in both eyes. Like what I see in the mirror, it's a huge difference. I should have removed this highlighter part in here because that kind of lifts my eye a bit more on this eye, so you would see more of a difference, because the brow lifts a little bit more up as well. So what you guys think? So I'm not inventing a bicycle or anything like this. This is the simplest basic eyeshadow technique for the hooded eyes, and I'm pretty sure you've seen this already before. This definitely works for me. So I really hope you guys found this video helpful. If so, please don't forget to press a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you would like to see more of the basic videos. I really hope you find this helpful. If you're gonna go and try this technique and recreate this makeup look, please tag me in your pictures, as I would love to see those. And yeah, I shall see you soon in my next video. So thank you so much for watching and bye! Ciao for now, guys. Have a great day.